somebody points out, or somebody says, there's a lot of defensive programming going on here, and realize that the features that we're going over right now are not features that people instantly thought of when programming languages were invented. The features that we're talking about are features that were given to programming many decades after programming even was invented. And for many decades after that, they weren't even accepted as standard use. The only reason these features exist and this way of coding is encouraged is because it has been shown time and time again that once you start getting into systems with large complexity, these features make it more difficult to write incorrect code, if used properly, of course. So it is very defensive. We are enforcing a lot of things, and we are enforcing a lot of things on people who write this code and maintain it. We're also providing but anyway, by saying that item, or by looking at the item class, a maintainer or a reader of this code instantly knows what to expect from your code base. Provides a very good contract.
A good attitude to take when you're writing code is that you're writing it for somebody else to use. Immediately, you then have to name methods sensibly. You have to name variables sensibly. You have to, basically, in the same way that, I mean, your getInt and getString there are perfect examples of, you need, and well, actually, int.tryparse is the best example. You don't know what a user's going to type in. So if you're going to accept user input that you want to be an integer, you use int.tryparse so that you can guarantee that what comes back is going to be an integer, or you deal with it in another way. And this is just like that. You're guaranteeing that whoever uses your potion class, for instance, must then in their or say somebody else decides to create another item, a table class. If you go to create a table class, it will now tell you, if you inherit that from item, it will tell you, okay, this table has to have display and use.
So if I try to compile this, we'll get table does not implement inherited abstract member, use and display.
And this stops another programmer in another department who's putting together a system using your code. It's safety checking for them, and it's safety checking for the program, and it's the easiest way to stop, you know, that horrible spinny message and it's saying, would you like to debug this program? It's not working correctly.
Right. And another thing about this though is think about it this way. You're describing your logic in a language. And these are the tools that C# gives you in order to express these things that you might want to express in your programs. And if you use these tools to express what they're meant to express, your readability, both for yourself down the line and other developers, instantly goes up because you're speaking in a very common language.
Yeah, Musaru nailed it. It's safety checking for you a few thousand lines of code later when you can't remember exactly what you did.